Come to today's trade and sun signal. So yesterday I gave this trade, but I put a clause on the trade that we have to wait for price to close above this high here for us to do what? For us to be able to capitalize on these two trades that we have that I put there, which is a trade coming from within this level here. So you can see it's aligned perfectly with the something. But what do we see? We see that price did not close above this high. So that automatically give us something not to do what? Not to trade within that direction yet. And that's an indication for us in the market not to go with not to sap our account. So here we are now, what price is doing. So yesterday we see that okay, price eventually did come down first, take out the low of this dealing range, and that's a very nice indication for us. Yesterday we established this dealing range in 4 hours. You can see we did establish from this high to this low that we'll be anticipating some kind of movement from within this level. We already traded within this internal, liquidity void that we have here. Then we be anticipating some kind of price movement toward this direction, since we are expecting and anticipating the fact that okay, price can continue to do what? Can continue to move in lower direction because of the kind of liquidity that we have from within this level. And as you can see from within this level now, we see that price, what it did first was to come and take out the high of our dealing range, which is an indication that price is not ready to move toward the downside, at least for now. And what do we see from within this level? Then we can be anticipating higher prices in the market with what price is creating for us here, and anything can happen. So the only dealing rate that we have from within this level now, established one, is we're going to be taking out all our notations in the market. And as you can see, our established dealing range has been taken out. And as you can see, price did not close below that low. But from here to this level, we see that we have a massive something, and that was indicated here on what is it called 15 minutes yesterday. As you can see from within this level, we have price range and give us something. And immediately I left, gave this trade yesterday. I personally too left the system. I was unable to, and I did set some order, but it was taken out in my absence. That since I'm not in the system, I'm writing, doing some examination on my degree. So here we are now with what price is doing on 4 hour. As you can see, we don't need to even waste our time to go because we are trying to see what we can capitalize on daily. So we have this daily range. Then the low of the daily range has been taken out, which means the liquidity below the low has already been taken out of the something, taken out of the way for us. Then the new something is this leg no longer concerns us as far as we are concerned. So this is the new established range for us. So here will be our high that we are anticipating to be taken out, and automatically we can take that as our weak high. So let's give it a major weak high. Then we have this low to be our strong low, where we'll be expecting price to protect at least for now. So, but nonetheless, from within the something we can spot that you can see that we already created shift. So we already created shift. That was a major shift in the market, and here automatically turns whatever happened now. Since we are still within this dealing range now, we can be expecting and anticipating price either going up or coming down. But we've created a shift. Why? Because this leg here, this particular something has been, this particular uh, candle has been taken out. But dealing from the orange, we can see that price is still within the orange. Anything can still happen from within where price is and where it's going to. So this low, we can just note it without giving it any something until this low either break or takes the liquidity above this high. It is until then that we can now say, okay, yeah, money has been transferred from this level to this level for whatever for where price is still trading currently. We know that we are still within this range. So our anticipation is either closer above this high or closer below this low. But if the liquidity above this high is being taken, then you can know that this leg here can no longer put. Then, if the liquidity above this high is being taken or closed above, then the new range will be from this level to whatever level. But so for the fact that we are still within this range, we are still with whatever happens from there will determine the direction price is going to go. So going to lower time frame, trying to see what we can capitalize on at least for today. And from this level now, we see, and this happens to be our current dealing range in the market. This level here, let's establish it, this particular level to this particular level here. So for anything that we happens to be say from within this level here. And for the fact that we are not we've not closed, I mean we didn't have a proper mitigation of the leg before going forward, we might not be trusting this leg again. So we just wait for our new leg to establish another daily range so that at least we'll be able to deal from that particular level. So that would be our expectation at least for today. So we're just going to stick with whatever happened within this leg and within this daily range that has already been established from this low to this high here, from this particular low this high, we can see the 50% of it has been taken out already. Then what we can be expecting is either closure above this high or liquidity above it being taken and we can reverse in the market. So, but for us taking trades on lower time frame, we're expecting this low and whatever high that has been created here to be our established range where we'll be anticipating price reacting from. So I guess that will be all, at least for now. So, and another thing is we have less than 7 minutes for our for our candle to be closed. So, and for that reason, we're just going to allow it to close and see what we can wherever price take us to. So, established range, this newly leg that is being printed is what we'll be looking out for to take trades from. So that'll be all for now. Thank you very much. Have a lovely and a profitable day.